But first, I wanted to send a shout out to Jay's Aviary. He sent me some videos. Hopefully you'll enjoy his videos and kind of what he has to present. It's always fun to see other people's setups, how they breed their birds, what they're doing. So thank you, Jay. Good job. Kids always come first. Hey, I'll go get it. Hold on, there's a feed. Good morning, bird nerds. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. We're just in feeding the birds. It's a rainy, gloomy day. Has been for the last couple days, actually. Just kind of looking at the birds a little bit, seeing where we're at. We both the baby Bourkes fledged yesterday, so we'll get a little bit of video there with them. We've got our Gouldian finches. So they're sitting on 4 eggs, or they've got 4 chicks that they're fostering. And we've got quite the genetic, I don't even know what you call it. We're gonna show you those Gouldian finch babies. And I took a video several days earlier because I'm so confused, guys. I feel like I know Gouldian finch genetics pretty well. I know that you have to have a dilute and or a visual yellow to produce yellow babies. You can't have any splits to yellows. I understand you can have splits to blue. I understand that you've got to have a yellow and blue genetic to produce whites or silvers. But this clutch of Gouldian finch babies, they're throwing all sorts of colors, guys. And I'm pretty certain that there's a yellow in there, a yellow baby. And I am trying to think, because originally the pair that I split up and took these eggs from was a greenback black-headed female, that's purple breast, and then a greenback black-headed white-breasted male. So none of them have yellow in them. None of them are dilutes. There's a possibility that they could be split to blues, but I don't have them genetically as a possible split to blue, which that still doesn't mean that's not the case. And I'm pretty sure, guys, we've got at least a yellow in there and possibly a blue, and then some green babies. So I'll show you those videos here coming up. But first, I wanted to send a shout out to Jay's Aviary. He sent me some videos. He lives down in the southeastern part of the United States. So he sent me some videos of his bird shed, his aviary, the beautiful birds that he has. So we're gonna post that up right here for you guys to watch. And hopefully you'll enjoy his videos and kind of what he has to present. It's always fun to see other people's setups, how they breed their birds, what they're doing. So thank you, Jay, for sending that. So we'll put that up right here for you guys to watch.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Aviary. This is the outside. We have a little sitting area. You can walk in here. See the inside area, that's all nesting material that they've made a mess of. So up here's one of my diamond doves sitting on eggs. They may have hatched today, actually. That's a young society finch, just fledged. Up here, I keep just a grow out cage and then a pair of breeding cages, which in this one right now, I have a Gouldian pair that I'm sort of, one of them's molting, so I haven't given them the nest yet. And then here, 2 birds in quarantine. And then over here, I have another quarantine cage with 2 more birds in quarantine. And I just have them split up because this is a female red-throated parrot finch, And this is a male blueface, and I don't want a hybrid by accident. Here's what I call the parrot flight. So I have a pair of Bourkes. The female is actually a rosy Bourke, and she's on eggs in that box. And then I also have a pair of budgies in here. So there's the male budgie, and the female is on eggs. And then I have a pair of weavers in here, and it looks like I'm starting to get some activity from them because he has done this. I did not weave this in. That's the bird that's done this. Over here is my seed storage, and then the back side of my water system, which there's a pump in here, feeds up and around into the waterfall and then back down. And we go into the outdoor section of the aviary, which there's the leftover egg food from this morning. Here's a zebra finch fledgling that just fledged, and some society finch fledglings. I have 7 society finch fledglings from 2 clutches that fledged this week. And then you start to see the birds. So I've got 21 different species, and then a couple different color morphs of those species. And then down here on the ground, we've got I've got a total of 9 button quail as well. You can see there's one of my star finches. That's my male. Hanging feeders and then nest boxes throughout. All kinds of cool stuff going on in here. Here's a really well-built nest, and you won't be able to see on camera, but there's a pair of eggs in there. Another thing I like is, so the seed from the feeders spills into this potter and then sprouts. So then you have sprouted seed that the birds can eat. And that's about it. And I'll also leave some footage of just the birds. So thanks everyone for following along. Just wanted to give a special thanks to Chris, and cheers to all the bird nerds. I'm one of them. Y'all have a great one.
All right, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed his aviary and his setup. It's really cool, beautiful. I've got some things that I'd like to learn from him and maybe put into play with the setup I have here and eventually my outdoor aviary, which is coming really slow, but I'm hoping, guys, that we can start moving on that here pretty soon. So thanks, Jay, for sending those. Those are awesome. Love the videos, and best of luck to you, man. Thank you for your support. And look at these Gouldian finch babies in the nest and figure out what's going on and what possibilities, guys, we could have of how I got these babies. At the time, I thought that that pair was the only pair in there, but now that I think back, we may have some other Gouldian finches that may have snuck some eggs in there. So Bourke babies, and we'll come back and finish off with these Gouldian finch babies and figure out genetically where these guys came from. Well, you guys, I was just going to show you the pictures of me holding the babies yesterday, and then one just barely fledged. Look at that cute little baby! Oh my gosh, you guys, I could just squeeze it. That is so cute. Just following mom and dad. Mom and dad are doing good, coaxing the baby around, showing the baby it's okay. That is so cool, you guys. I just love it. We got our other male there. He's like, oh, what's this? There's Dad. Baby just flew up into the... Oh, don't come out here, buddy. Go back in. Go back in. There we go. Going crazy. The baby's going crazy. And that's okay. When babies first fledge, they got to learn how to fly, right? They've been sitting in a nest box all day long, and so, or their whole lives, really, up to this point. So it'll take them a few days. They'll be really clunky in learning how to fly, but they'll eventually get it and learn how to do it. So, that on me, but yeah. So the babies, it'll take them a few days to learn how to fly. They'll be really clunky and running into things, but that's normal. That's natural. She's got a big enough flight in here to be able to learn how to fly back and forth and land on the perches. And mom and dad will continue to encourage the baby. And probably either today or tomorrow, the other baby should be fledging as well. So cute. Guys, I'm so excited. Looks like babies are looking like dad. They will be split to the opaline and possibly split to fallow like the female. So we could put those babies up together again with another opaline or fallow bird, Bourke, and then their babies, they would be thrown out a mix of babies of rosies and fallows and opalines. So good, mama. Great job, girl. Yeah, it's a proud mama. Got a proud dad. He's a veteran. This isn't his first go around, but this is Lollipop's first go around. So she has done so awesome. So proud of her. Been a very good and attentive mother. And we hope that Pink Lemonade will do the same, as she will be a first-time mom as well. All right, Gouldian finch experts. So I just checked this nest. So these are my Gouldian finches that my society pair are fostering. And I'm gonna try and do this. I don't have my camera set up here because I just was in feeding. So the fourth egg hatched. I didn't know the fourth egg had hatched. I thought we only had 3 Gouldian finches, but I love surprises, and kind of hard to tell. There's a head in the very back, and then there's 2 heads at the front entrance, and then there's a head over there on the side. Here's the thing though, guys. Look at that baby in the back. Obviously he's a lighter color. So the mom and dad of these Gouldian finches, the mom is black head, purple breast, greenback. The dad is black head, white breast, greenback. You Gouldian experts out there, tell me how I would get a light baby. I mean, I'm looking at these, I'm just looking at its feathers, and I know they're just pin feathers right now, so, goodness. The only light colors we have yellowback, we've got dilute, we've got blueback, but that's too light for blue, and we've got white or silver. Guys, tell me what we've got here. You can see the comparison difference. I mean, these guys, they are nice dark feathers, and then that one in the back obviously is not dark, so maybe it's a yellowback, but my 2 Gouldians don't visually show yellow, and they're not dilute. So help me out here, guys. Tell me what your thoughts are. All right, guys, let's take a look at these babies here again. So you saw the video of a few days earlier, and they were just getting their pin feathers, and you can tell there that one of the babies just is lighter than the other, and now their pin feathers have come in a little bit better. So we're gonna look here and see if we can tell any other differences here, and hopefully the camera that we've got, it's not gonna do justice, is it? I need a flashlight to show you guys the differences in these birds for sure. But you can even see there, just in the darkness of the nest, this baby up here at front, look how white those feathers are, or light. That, guys, it's gotta be a yellow. Let me grab a flashlight. Let's see what else. See if I can get you guys a better view here. Yeah, there's a yellow in there for sure, you guys, now that I can see it better in the light. Okay. That's a yellow. Looks like a greenback. Another greenback. And then the one down there. Pretty far behind still, so not 100% sure, but we've got a yellow in there for sure. Possibly that one may look, it's a little light, maybe a dilute. I don't know, those other two may be greens. That young baby there in the back, still getting his pin feathers in, so I'm not sure what color he'll be, but that yellow for sure, guys, has thrown me off. So the only possible way for that to have happened, and now that I think about it, so when I had this pair, this greenback pair together, I was thinking that they were the only Gouldian finches that I had there in the time, because they were sitting on eggs as I pulled everyone out and paired them up, especially my yellow babies. So I think the only thing that could have happened is my yellow female, she must have bred, I don't know with what male, and laid at least one egg in there in this other pair's nest, and then I must have pulled her out right after. That's the only thing I can think of, because two greenbacks cannot produce a yellow. So it must have just lined up right, and she laid that egg perfectly before I pulled her out, and this pair sat on the eggs. And they actually hatched one baby and tossed it immediately, so that's why I ended up splitting that pair up. I pulled the eggs and threw them under my society finches, and they hatched the other 4 remaining eggs. And I've done a good job so far feeding them and keeping them fed. So, but yeah, that one's a yellow for sure. You guys can see that yellow on there. So that's the only thing I can think of. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. What you think that 4th baby will be, if it'll just be a greenback. Could potentially be a possible blue. But we'll see, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the birds. Enjoyed the babies. Thanks, Jay, for the video. Appreciate it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the baby Bourks. We've been following them this whole time. And we'll see you guys next time.